Hey, Mr. Peller. This is Keith Babus explaining problem 1 on the quiz. So it's telling us to integrate 2x plus 5 and x squared plus 5x to the 7th dx. So first you have to find u, and since u is almost always g, we're going to let u equal x squared plus 5x. So that would mean is du over dx equals 2x plus 5, that's g prime, which is actually given to us here. So du equals 2x plus 5 dx. So then what we do is we replace with u, so that means we're integrating u to the 7th times du, and du goes away, as it always does. So now we have to find the antiderivative of u, which would be 1/8 u to the 8th. And then since it's an indefinite integral, we replace back with x. So it would be 1/8 x squared plus 5x to the 8th plus c. And that is our answer for number 1.
So this is Molly explaining problem number 7. It asks us to integrate sine of ln of x over x dx. So first off, we establish that u is going to be ln of x, and then find du dx, which will be 1 over x. Therefore, du equals 1 over x dx. And if we rearrange the equation, we can make du appear. So sine of ln of x times 1 over x dx. So it's right there. And then we replace all the x's with with u's. So sine of u, as you can see, ln of x is u, the integral of sine of u, times du, because this whole thing here is du. And after that, we take the antiderivative of the whole thing. So the antiderivative of sine is negative cosine of u, and the du disappears, so you end up just with plus c. The last step is to put in the x's, so negative cosine of ln of x plus c is the answer.
So this is still Keith on number 4, for the problem number 4. There's 4 of us. There's only 3 of us in 4 problems, so I'm just going to do 2 of them. So problem number 4 asks us to integrate x to the 3rd over 1 plus x to the 4th to the 1/3 dx. So we let u equal 1 plus x to the 4th, because again that's g. So du over dx would be x to the 3rd. So du equals x to the 3rd dx. So what we did is to get rid of the fraction, we made it u to the negative 1/3. And also, since it's x to the 4th, we brought a 1/4. We brought a 1/4 out. So it's 1/4 integrate u to the negative 1/3 times du, and the du goes away. So when we integrate, we need to take the antiderivative of that. So the antiderivative would be 3 3/2 u to u to the 2/3, and we can't forget about the 1/4, so it's actually 1/4 times 3/2 of u to the 2/3, and then we plug back in, so we have 1/4 times 3/2 of 1 plus x to the 4th, because we're plugging x, what u equals, back into the equation to the 2/3. Plus c. So that 1/4 times 3/2, that's 3/8. So the final answer is 3/8, 1 plus x to the 4th, 3/2 plus c. So final answer for number 4.
Okay, this is Andy doing problem 10. Okay, so we're gonna make u ln of x. That makes du dx 1 over x. And that makes du 1 over x dx. So we're going to rewrite the problem out. 3 times and the 3 stays by itself there. Sub back in the u and then du. And then we're going to put the x's back in. Du cancels out. And then this is the antiderivative. I'm going to have plus c. That's our final answer.